Welcome back, guys. Another video for you. And again, yes, I know it's been a while. Apologize for that. But have another topic for you, and one that's this time geared specifically really towards current Prime drivers. A lot of my videos have been geared towards people who have been thinking about coming to Prime. This one's definitely geared towards people who currently are at Prime. And this one is about the Driver Advisory Board. Prime has called the Driver Advisory Board, and they ask a number of drivers. The number's 24, but there's not always 24 on it. It's not 24 are selected at a time, but usually they pick 12, and then maybe 9 months later they'll pick a different 12. So it's kind of a rotating amount. So you don't always have 24 brand new guys on this advisory board. So you'll have 12 guys who've been there for 9 months, then you bring in 12 new guys. And then 9 months later, the 12 that were there for 9 months, they've had their year and a half, they leave, and then you bring in another. So you constantly have some experience on the Driver Advisory Board, and you constantly have some new blood. So point being, I was asked to be one of the tanker drivers on the Driver Advisory Board, and if you're at Prime, you know Prime is largely a reefer company. So there's only a couple of tanker drivers on the Driver Advisory Board. There's only a handful of flatbed drivers. There's a majority are reefer drivers. But the point of this board is to address issues, various things that come up that drivers deal with on a day-to-day basis. And these are not, boy, I hate this particular shipper, I hate this receiver, I hate this about Prime. It's not designed as a let's complain about things session. It's what does Prime do well, what do they not do well, and what can be improved. And as now a member of the Driver Advisory Board, one of the things they want me to do is talk to other drivers, find out what types of things you would like us to address. What would you like us to talk about? What topics would you like to see dealt with, as far as if it's a road assist topic, maybe it's something with the loads and how loads are assigned. Things along those lines. Like I said, it's not, boy, I hate going to this shipper because X, Y, Z. It's not, I hate this customer because ABC stinks about this place. That's not what it's about. It's not designed for complaining. It's designed for generating ideas and thinking of things. And as Prime drivers, obviously new guys that come in, you're going to see things and you're going to come up with new ideas, but there's also guys who've been here a while. I'm approaching 4 years with Prime now, and there are things that have always been done a certain way, and I can immediately, as soon as I got a phone call asking me to do this, I immediately start thinking, okay, there's a number of topics I'm going to want to write down and say, things have always been done this way, and I don't understand why they're done this way. Let's have a conversation about how they're done, and is there a better way to do some of these things that I've dealt with over the almost 4 years that I've been doing it. This is November of 2018. I came to Prime, did my PSD, Prime Student Driver, in January of 2015, TNT in February of 2015, and got my own truck in May of 2015. So approaching, as far as Prime's concerned, I will have officially been a Prime driver as of February of 2019, so approaching that here very soon. But point I want to make is I'm going to put in the description of this video a link to the Driver Advisory Board. Does have a website. I want to put a link to that website in the description of this video. There's a contact us form on that website. You can certainly submit any questions, comments, concerns you have for the Driver Advisory Board through that website. Or if you want to send them to me directly, you can obviously do what you've done in the past. You can comment directly on this video. You can seek me out on some of the Facebook groups, and I've had a number of people do that. I'm not terribly active on Prime Tanker Yankers is the name of the group. It is a Facebook group. You have to request permission to join the group. But if you're thinking about joining Prime in the tanker division, if you are in PSD, TNT, or if you are a current Prime driver, you can join that group. And it's a fantastic group 99% of the time. There are some times when some people say some things that don't need to be said, but that's how social media is in general. But you can find me through that group because I am a member there. You can just search me out. My name is the same as the name of this YouTube channel, and you can send me a message, and I've had a number of people do that in the past. I don't give out my personal email address, so I've had people ask me for that. You can find it through Facebook. If you're not on Facebook, I apologize. You can put a comment here, and we can have a dialogue through YouTube. But if you do have comments, concerns that you would like taken to the driver advisory board, let me know. Our first meeting that I will be participating in is actually next week. I got a phone call yesterday. I basically have a week and a half. So I got a call on a Monday. Next Thursday and Friday are meetings in Springfield, Missouri. I'm recording this video on a Tuesday. So I found out yesterday. I have just over a week until I have my first meetings. I will do a video after my first meetings. Probably, 2 weeks from now or so, I'll record a video and just kind of give you an idea of what we did, what we talked about, my impressions, and I guess they meet and they meet every 6 months or so. So any concerns or comments that come up in the next couple of weeks, if you don't get to me before next Thursday and Friday, which would be the 15th and 16th of November 2018, would have to wait until the summer meeting. But Driver Advisory Board, I'm excited about it. It's an honor to have been selected. There's 24 drivers out of 8,000 total drivers at Prime, and only a couple of them are tanker drivers, and so honored to have been selected to be part of this, and hope to answer any questions and bring forth any concerns that you as drivers have. So let me know. As always, if you're interested in coming to Prime, if you are a new driver and you're just watching this, I still have that link in the description. That'll take you right to the Prime application. You can click right on that. It'll take you right there, so you don't have to go searching for it. And again, I'll have the link in the description for the Driver Advisory Board website. So if you want to submit your comments that way, questions, concerns, to the Driver Advisory Board directly, so you can send them in that way. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll talk to you in a couple of weeks.